Welcome everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800. Well, last time, what the hell did I do in the last episode? Well, I think I did a whole lot of like preparations and stuff like that. So what I did was I started expanding out into this area. This is obviously something I want to do. I want to cover all of this. We'll see if I can do the entire thing in this episode. I already am realizing something. You are not considered to have power. You are, weirdly enough. Well, it's because we don't have a road here, I suppose. We can fix that, because when I moved this, I see now that there's a road here that doesn't actually go anywhere. These houses, these investors, they're not going to be here. They're going to be further up. But it is clear that we do need another one of these oil power plants in this sort of area over here. But anyway, that's the thing. So what was I saying with that? Yes, we did this, but I had hoped to do even more, but we didn't really get there, did we? No. So hopefully I can get a little bit further in this episode, but what I did do a fair bit is start thinking a bit more about M-Base. So one thing that I did do, for example, is I shuffled a few things around here to add a trade union.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Said a trade union has 2 items that I already had previously. The mosquito net for more productivity, and the birdhouse for also more productivity, a bit more maintenance, but I'm gonna assume that, yeah, the maintenance is very, very low. I now see that we are actually lacking people.
Wait,
why are we lacking
really,
people?
it's the linen of
you
life.
have everything you can have. We could actually start shipping some things here. You also need jam. We haven't gotten to that, but ponchos. Surely I'm producing like ponchos easily and can produce more, right? Yeah, we're doing quite alright on that. I probably could ship ponchos over here. And what would that give us? That would give us another 2 for each of these houses. Right now it feels like we're just lacking, which is odd, but okay, I need to consider that. That is over there. But yes, so thinking about that, we have a ship here that already has this one, Biniam's Floodgate for irrigation capacity. That can come in handy, maybe necessarily not here, because I have started thinking about a thing, which is that, okay, the reason why we did this, just to give you a quick reminder, is that we want more linseed. Because we need to produce more, we need to produce more linen for Crown Falls. And, well, we have an island, this guy, who also has linseed fertility, and is basically not producing anything. Yeah, if I ship a whole bunch of stuff over here and get more water, etc., etc. I mean, this guy is at 265. I can get it up to 305. We have another one here, and I'm not necessarily sure that I need more paper necessarily in the world. Maybe I need more paper, so we'll chill out a little bit with that. But I can definitely boost some stuff over here. We're gonna have to think more about M-Base, basically. So what I did, I believe, did I set up anything here? That's the World Fair, I don't care about that. Did I set up anything for that specifically? Yes, I did. So we have M-Base and crop farms, better than the other one that we saw, which was productivity and maintenance up. This is productivity up, but maintenance down. And then we have the sluice gates. You know what, I'm gonna remove those, because we can find them in the shop, so to speak. But then also some superphosphate fertilizer to get even more production and modules. So we might come to a point where we need to shift things around a bit, let's just say. Also, yes, that was for the clockmakers. We have one more of you. Yeah, everything is coming around very nicely. But I think that I can... I saw that one. Now, do I want to try and add a bus stop for you? Because we can quite easily. Or can I move you? Yes, I can. If I move you... Let's begin here. There we go. Let's begin here. We're going to begin by doing that and that. We shall move you to here instead, which seems to work. No, did it? Oh, no, we had... Oh, never mind. Okay, fine. I didn't really want to do that, but fine. Tourists, no, that's not tourists, that's tourists. Have a bus stop. Damn it, I thought I removed everything. But you were probably different things. This was before I learned about the Temperate Grove thing, yes. So get you in there. Get one of you. There we go. Now you have access to that. Good, good, good. I think that we should just keep doing this thing over here. So, I have already laid out that. I think I am gonna add talking about the groves. Temperate Grove. I'm just gonna grove it up here for now. We might do something else with that. But yeah, just a few trees there to sort of delineate here. Should I prepare the power thing? Now, you, by the way, do you reach... You do reach that one, so you have the bonus range of 10, which is very nice. Means that you reach far, but not far enough, really. And you... You have access to... Not really. You don't really reach too far over here, which is a bit sad. Because I don't really have roads connecting here. And obviously, yes, if I connect a road to over here, which I could, I mean, have a road connected all the way over here, which is fine. You actually, oh, you should reach that one. Well, actually doesn't matter, because you don't really reach anyone important anyway, because you can't be powered. Full up on grapes, apparently. I mean, it could be interesting for this, I suppose. Because you could potentially reach that one. Maybe. Anyway. The point is we're gonna have to do one more of these. And I'm gonna basically just copy straight up that. And I think we can get away with having it... We don't have to have it that high up, though. If I actually have it here, I feel that that might be absolutely a-okay. Good. I don't know if you're the correct one, so we're going to remove you. And then we're going to drag you all the way over here. And you all the way over here. And you know what? I think it's time for us to properly cover everything, isn't it? Yes. So, I say properly cover it, but what I mean is basically this thing, not there. We're gonna have the gate thing, but we can't have the gate thing here, so we're just gonna drag you around and up here, all the way over here, and like that. Make you long. Obviously, you don't come all the way, but that's fine. So there we go, and then we find a gate. We add... Oh, no, we can't do the gate. I thought I had 2 spaces, but I don't have 2 spaces. We do have to do this one, which is fine. It's fine. We're just gonna do the same thing again, which is to do that and that. And there we go. It sort of looks like a gate. Lovely. And really, we want to do the same thing over here, right? So we want to grab you. Can I have you 1 space back? No. Oh, no. Never mind. I already have the thing. Never mind. See, I came prepared. Sort of. But over here, we are going to have to do this thing. How are we going to do this then? We're going to have to remove you 2 to make this look proper and everything. Oh, bloody hell. No. Oh, there was another thing there. See, I haven't done the Temperate Grove here, it feels like. Or is it? Oh, it is the Temperate Grove. It was just weird. So like that, remove that, add. Like so. So we have that little piece there. So I do want that little piece. Lovely. I'm not going to destroy anything. Let me just add this. We can have the gate there, however. If I want / need a road later, I'll deal with it. You are also going to be one of those. Now we can do the fence. One fence over there. Probably had it the wrong way around. Yes, obviously. Switch it around. Also, why are you like that? You silly bugger. Be like that. There we go. And then we're gonna have the gate over here. Same thing here. Those, and that over there is fine. Yeah. There we go. And then, of course, the Temperate Grove. Yes, the Temperate Grove goes in all of this. Can I... Ah, it's fine. We'll do it like this all the way over here. Oh, very slow. Following the wave here of trees and plants being planted. Lovely. Getting there in the end. Awesome. Felt like that could be a tree. Became a little bit spare there. Also that one. I don't like the one. The one is terrible because it's basically nothing. There we go. I might have something here, but for now I am actually just gonna tree it up. Remember, we have this little thing that I might want to do something with. I haven't fully decided on what just yet. But what I also normally do, remember, I do put some stuff around this. I'm gonna keep it at 2, I think, on this occasion. So sort of like that. That's the area around that I want to cover with. Now, clearly, we can't do exactly that because you need to be able to get out. I probably am not going to have anything here, as a matter of fact. So you know what? We're going to remove those. We're going to grab this. We're going to do that. We can have the road here. That just looks okay. But there we go.
Attack.
But yes, we are gonna need to immediately do this. Did I not? I thought I did remove there, but apparently I didn't. We're gonna have you come out and basically just loop around here. We're gonna do the same thing here. You're gonna come around, you're gonna loop around here. So clearly that reaches there, no problem. This road can... Not that road. This road can come up here. We're gonna have 2. Oh, I don't know. There was a corner there. Ah, that's a bit annoying. I just realized. Do I want to move everything one step to the right? Because now I have a space here. It's gonna be a bit weird if I... Do I care that there's a bit of space there? No, it's fine. Again, do not have to have everything be super symmetrical. You're gonna come down here, I realized. Captain Smith, Titan of the Sea, hit points 1,000. Bloody hell, you're good. Crown Falls, thank you for that. Don't know if I have a ship that immediately wants you, but maybe. We can have a gate here, yes. We can have a gate here, so... Just do this. This is why it was... Actually, no, it wasn't. Anyway, well, yes, it was. There we go. We have gates here. Whabam. And then we're gonna have you come up away. So I'm preparing everything but housing. So I want that to be a thing. So we can have a little thing here. We could have some stuff here. That's actually true. We could have some stuff there. Get rid of you two. Get you, grab you. There we go. That's all lovely. Beautiful, beautiful. You are probably the wrong way around. You are the wrong way around, I believe, yes. It's supposed to be that way. Good, good, good. Right. I like that there's lighting on one side but not the other. That's a bit weird. Where is the lighting supposed to be? It's supposed to be on the side of the train or not? I know that this is not 4 trains, but like, if it was 4 trains, because I can also see that on the other side we have people, and you would be standing there to try and... What are you guys doing? You're working, so really it should be like the other way around, right? Doesn't matter. I mean, this is construction stuff, so it's not even for... it's not even for this. Okay, you know what? We're a quarter of an hour into the episode, and I haven't really done anything yet. So, how about we look at this down here? Well, actually, we do need to do this. How do I... Yeah, you know what, okay, fine. Very straight line there, but it's okay. So you now very much reach into here. Not all the way, though. That is true, not all the way. So you are... Well, you do... No, wait. No, because you're... Alright, you don't have a road here. Could give you one. Could give you road there. Or, you know, at some point you might actually connect to this one. Looks like a tall order. I mean, at some point we might be able to get there, but it is some time away. And that is pretty straight. I mean, it goes down here. No, it's not, because there's no road over here. So, in fact, I could do this. Okay, if I add... Ooh, right. I have to think about this a little bit. We were talking about... Okay, you know what? Over here, this is all strange over here. What the hell happened here? Why haven't I done anything with this? Okay, you know what? I mean... See, this all looks correct, which means that if I do something here, it's not going to be correct, but hold on. Okay, you know what? We are gonna... I have learned a thing, by the way. If I hold shift, I can remove everything. Does that work? No, it doesn't. There we go. Oh, I need to actually select something to remove. Fine. So we're gonna remove that. And we're going to add road here and road here. And I'm going to immediately look at how far do you reach now. Well, you came over... Yeah, you do reach further. So if I now add a road here, just to see how far it is. Would you believe it? You reached that one and you now reached down there. Good. Awesome. But we obviously need to fix this. So we're going to copy that. Place you there. And we're gonna keep copying this. And we'll see sort of where it lands. It lands there. Which is suboptimal. But what we can actually do to make it look a little bit better is we do that. You know what? I think I am gonna be largely okay with that. How do I feel? Ooh, right, I've done that. You know what? Okay, we're gonna do something a bit different here. I'm gonna remove those. We're gonna go into something. I'm gonna grab a memorial statue. I'm gonna have a memorial statue here. It's gonna look the same on both sides. That's a bit of a shame. We might change that at some point. But if that's the case, I don't think I want you to be... Yeah, I think that looks better, I should say. Place you, there we go. Well, actually, no, I don't like that one. Because you are grass background. I don't want that. So it's gonna have to be this one instead. There we go. Should have thought about that. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So that works sort of well. Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that as well. Damn it. We have apparently done the flower thingamajig here. So let's do more flower thingamajigs. Here. Here we go. Flowers all the way up. And I don't think we can do a whole lot here to make it look a lot different, so to speak. So that'll just have to be that way. Good, good, good. In here, we have a 2x3, which is a bit weird. You know what we can have? You know what's 2x3? A bus stop. Can I even have one here? Yes, I can. We can have a bus stop here. I don't know if it's actually... I mean, it's close to the World Fair, I suppose, but... ooh. Can I remove this one? Because that one's pretty damn solid. Does that work? Are all the other bus stops now still in range? It does feel like it. It does feel like it because, yeah, I have one here. So that one sort of takes up that slack. There we go. That's a nice one. I like that. Good, good, good. So, with that said, yes, you now very much reach. You don't reach everywhere. We still have some problems here, but you guys don't need you don't need power, so we can sort of play around with this a bit. So, if I do, I'm actually gonna go to blueprint, and I'm gonna just place out here. Of course, there's a space. We can fix that by simply deleting that and rebuilding it like that. Good. So how would I want these to be? Maybe rows. Rows can be fine. And then we can have a space. And then we can have more engineer-looking things. So if I do that and have a road through there, all of those get power, and then we can have something here, more parkish, is what I'm thinking. And we can have... So let's actually remove everything that isn't going to be artisan. We're going to replace the artisans specifically. So basically you can come up all the way here. So you know what? Okay, you know what? We'll have some artisans on the outside. So we'll have that. We'll have a road here. This is going to be... I'm going to do this for now. Just to remind myself that this is going to be park stuff. So don't build anything there. I just did that in blueprint mode like an idiot. Can I even get to all of these? Thank you. There we go. So don't build there, but do build here. And am I... What if I do that? See, I don't like any of these options, I think. Well, actually, you know what? I think that is a better option. Maybe, because we could literally just do that. And you need roads. That's true. So we are going to have roads in between, which is a bit of a shame. But there we go. And again, beautification comes later. Don't worry. Yeah, you know what? I am... okay with that. I realize that you actually are a little bit wonky here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a bit of a shame. It's okay. It's okay. You can be there. Right. So that means we have to do a whole whack load of artisans, which is fine. I do believe we can cover that immediately. Are you...
Plenty to get stuck into.
What are you? You are the Victorian. I don't... Yeah, I can see that you're in there. I don't want to bother you. Okay, that woman is done. You are supposed to go here, right? Pretty sure I wanted you here, yes. Because we have... Oh, we don't have the potato farms here. But we can deal with that. So, we're going to ship some stuff now. Because I don't think, yeah, because the thing that we are... Oh, did I just move you? Yes, I did. The thing that I'm currently producing now is for lumberjacks, right? No, sorry, the clockmaker thing, yes. Because we were running a bit short on clockmakers. So, we are going to ship a few things. We're going to ship... Because I was thinking about 2 things here, wasn't I? Oh, bloody hell. Well, bloody hell. It's very difficult sometimes. Where are you? You are that one. Potato hop. You go in. Didn't I have another... Have I used both of those? Oh, that's annoying. But we do have the... I think I was supposed to ship that one too, so maybe we're fine. No, but I was supposed to do something else. Have I actually done that? Hold on. What I'm talking about is the Pertwee. Oh, can't even do it. Where the hell are you? Oh, it's oh. See, I knew I was doing something. Bloody hell, you've been sitting here an entire episode, haven't you? Yeah, you have. Okay, well there you go. See. Sometimes it pays to look into things. I'm gonna speed time up, by the way. So, you know what? I want to do this first, and then we can get back to Caprolano, because then that other ship will have arrived as well.
Steaming pile full.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna forget about that. Nate is not happy with me. It's fine. I don't care about Nate anyway. So add you. Find another set of 3. Like so. Yet another pack of 3 to have over here. And then very nicely done. No, yeah, these 2 to have right next by to you. Ooh, I realize now what I can do is literally have it like this. Then we can have a road out there. That's beautiful. See, I can think about things and restructure my mind when I want to. There we go. A bunch more of you guys. Lovely. And then we need 8 of these guys. So that's 5 and 8. Lovely. You in there. 2 there. 2 there. And the final guy over here. Lovely. All of you will have power, but then spectacles are going to be a thing. Yes. Right. Upgrade you. Don't forget. And upgrade, let's say, you 3. There. And then we... I don't need to copy. Don't worry. But to some degree, it actually might be faster if I just do that now that I think about it. Because even if you copy, obviously, one of these... Oh, again? What? How did you end up there? That was weird. Oh, no. How did that happen? That was weird. Because I upgraded all of them. Oh, were you still a farmer? So when I upgraded the workers, you did not get upgraded. I see, I see. I understand how that happened then. But there we go. Yes, and all of you are going to be the colorful. There we go. You're going to be colorful. Because that is what we have over here. And the engineers are also colorful, aren't they?
Things are somewhat humdrum.
Somewhat humdrum, you say? You can be humdrum. You are also colorful, yes. Let's start with that. We'll see if we do 1 or 2 nightlife things here. Very much possible. But we do want this, at the very least, to be colorful. Yeah, probably gonna have something, let's say, yeah, you know what, we can do that immediately. Nightlife! We're gonna have a nightlife right over there. And then you come in here. You come in here. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I like that. So, with that said, we have now done a little bit more. Beautiful. But let's get back to this. You have even arrived, which is lovely. So those 2, now we're going to rethink a little bit how we do everything here, because you have for the hops, but we're going to add you for potato and hop, and we're going to add you for more crops. Right, we have games that have been running a bit low on influence.
A flicker of hope.
Ah, we got all the way up. Lovely. So that's going to be like 120 or something? No, 90 only. Yes, because we don't have the big one. Manola is back again with the Hornilleros. Lovely. But can I do anything about this, by the way? You have everything you need. You have very much everything you need. You don't have the regional mail. How are we sitting on regional here?
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Yeah. We might want to look into regional mail in New World at some point. But anyway, we've now added a whole bunch of stuff here. And in fact, what I kind of then want to do is move you guys. Because you are currently working at 200%. Potentially, I believe. Don't know why. Are we? Ah, we're underproducing on this now. That means that we can easily get rid of one of you. Like, easily. But yes, 200%. And with all of this, 100% from that one, 40% on that one, 40% on that one, means that we can cut down on even more of these. Now, you reach a little bit, so to speak. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rethink these guys. I think, and have like potato in here maybe. Or do I? The point is, and also yes, you produce schnapps, which is even better. We can remove some of the schnapps
People
production.
celebrate your leadership.
No extra things in here. That's true. So what we can do, I'm thinking now, is we do this. We're gonna redo all of this.
Feel it reflects the times.
What do we get? Oh, can't do that.
Poetic license.
That is taking out each other. Lovely.
And don't stop there.
Stop it. So what I'm thinking is you expand over to here. But obviously not like that. There we go.
People
you
celebrate your leadership.
expand over here. And yeah, we'll leave a bit of space there, potentially needed. There we go. It's actually not going to be perfect as this. If I drag a road there, the idea I have is the following. I do that.
We're taking
We
every...
have fertilizer here. We can have one little field here, but then yeah, we're actually not going to be able to. Oh, you know what? I might be able to. Hold on. So the idea that I had, we can get this to work, I think, if we fiddle around a bit. The thing is, yes, we're gonna have to remove. Let's just move that for now. We're gonna grab one of you guys, have you here and you here. So the thing that I'm thinking about fiddling around with is obviously this road. We can probably do something with that. Right, add you here, because yeah, this is not gonna work. We're gonna grab you first, as a matter of fact. Actually, not even a problem, as you can see. Okay, lovely. Even have space for more should I want to, but I don't want to right now. There we go. Also, that's a trade union. Yes. So now, if I try to, I'm actually going to remove all of these. I'm going to try this. Because remember, I also get bonus schnapps. Let's just add a road in between here as well. Remember, I do get more schnapps. I'm gonna not remove anyone, but let's say if I pause that, maybe. You are getting your fertilizer, don't worry. Let's have a look now at what you're producing. You're producing slightly too few schnapps, but that might come around. We are producing enough potatoes. We're still not producing enough clothes, though, which is why I wanted that. Or have I? Yeah, right, yes. So the second thing, you know what? I'm actually just going to remodel all of this. I'm going to remove all of this because I wanted to build that guy. And I wanted to add the turbo. And this one was for carpentry works. Yes, we could move, but I don't really need to boost that all too much. But look at this now. We're gonna have Schnapp's Distillery, which is gonna sit, let's say, here and here. We're gonna have framework knitters, let's say, here and here. We're gonna have a small warehouse sitting here. Let's bump that up. And now these guys we're also going to have this road be like so. Is that over there? Yep, that's fine. Say fine, but again, it's okay. These guys now don't really need to be like this. And at some point I might find a item that boosts that. You can all come over here. I don't know why I bothered with that bit of road. There we go. There we go. Might get into the clay deposit here, but for now we're fine. You are struggling a little bit now. You can be upgraded as well. You are, but you're maxing out even. You can help, though. You can help, though. We don't have to go to the next level. We could, but we don't have to. Because, yeah, you guys can get help from that one. I mean, yeah, it's gonna have to be those two. Almost to the point where I kind of want to put a cut here so that they don't go to this one. We'll see about that. But basically, you guys are now powered, so you're working a lot faster. Same for you, but we might need more anyway. So we're not producing enough there. We are producing enough schnapps, but just barely. So we are going to add yet another one. We're going to add yet another one. Add road. So with that, that comes up, that comes up. We still are producing quite a lot of wool. We are producing quite a lot of potatoes. Everything is now nice. We're not producing enough flour. We're not producing enough bread. We should just do a bit more bread. Where is bread factory? Bread factory is over here. Let's just do one on the other side. And you know what? Let's do another windmill too here. Is that here? That is here. Right. So with that, we are producing enough bread. We're still not producing enough flour, but we are shipping flour here. Are we producing? We're not producing enough grain, so we actually do need to do one more of you guys. So how about we just sort of copy what we're doing here, but on the other side, that feels reasonable. You are being affected by the seed drill, so that's lovely. How about we do something like that? Yeah, that's fine with me. There we go. Although it does feel as if you are on the wrong side, doesn't it? Are you gonna work still, even if you are here? I'm gonna see. Because that has to be the one that sort of delivers, right? Surely. So I'm gonna see if you actually get out of here, or if I do have to move this one. Because I placed it in the wrong way.
This is the way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hoy, hobbledy-hoy. This is the way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hobbledy-hoy. Hey!
Hobbledy-hoy indeed. Right, you didn't work. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Something's missing.
We do have the grain, it's just that we don't have the... You know what? I'm just gonna have to do it. You are not doing well enough here. But you were already receiving your things, I believe. Still very curious about whether or not you actually work. Because the other ones, I don't know. Anyway, with all that said, Adam Falls is now doing well. Well as can be expected at the very least, yes. Looking good. Awesome. Back to Crown Falls. Back to this bloody thing. Right, we'll get back to the park thing here. What I would like to add, and I can add one of the new guys in here, can't I? Luxurious park. Gazebo Plaza right in the middle of this. I don't like that because that has... Well, actually, you know what? Grass is fine, I think. Yeah, you can have a bit of grass. But the point is that there is no connection. That's what I don't like. You're also not anything other than that.
Withstood an attack.
That's sort of the same. Memorial garden in there. No, that also looks weird. Benches, news stand. Oh, I haven't placed a good news stand in a while. But anyway, now I am thinking that this thing just looks weird. I am gonna remove it. That just looked odd. We're gonna have to do something about this thing, obviously. Do you want to add a... let's not think too much about that. What have I done in the past here? You know what? That's the Docklands thing. We are just gonna place a regular paving here. And we're gonna get back to that. This is basically just a reminder to myself that that's what I'm gonna do. What have I done here? What have I done here? With these, they just end. I don't particularly care for that. Is there a different house that I can use here? You are again, the colorful, right? Yes. That one could work. No, no, no. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Now I need space to move you two, and I do not have it. Oh, for the love of God. You know what? Why am I focusing on that? Go away. That's not what I'm doing. We're doing this, okay? We are going to remove those little roads. They did not go away. But remember, the investors are not going to sit here, I think. At least not permanently. Yeah, you know what? You can come over here. Okay, you know what? We can have one of these situations where we do something a bit weird. I'm thinking. We can have like a road coming through here, do a bit of a hokey pokey thing. I can see a hokey pokey thing going on here. Right, so you can come over there, and this is a bank. You are gonna have everything you need apart from the carriages, and indeed, ooh, you need a members club over here. We can deal with that immediately, so we don't forget about it. Members club. Ooh, would you believe it? That sits rather nicely there, doesn't it? I can't really have it over here. It's gonna we're probably gonna have to have another one anyway. Yeah, the question is, I suppose, or should it go here? Should it go here, right? So if I do that and drag a bit of road down here. It's a bit of a shame the way that this one is laid out. Well, actually, that's fine. Ooh, we can remove that. And we can have a thing. We have something fun. Nothing small there or there. Tall cypress. Ooh, you know what you can have? You know what you can have? You can have... That's not in here. Where the hell is that then? Oh, is that in here, actually? No. So where the hell is that? What I'm looking for is the little... these guys. The boxwood. You can have a boxwood tree here. That's kind of lovely. Right. And if that's there, surely, yes, you reach far enough to cover all of this, should I want investors all the way. I don't know if I want investors right here, though. I think I might just want more engineers. And engineers is good, by the way, because obviously engineers help me out with the research institute, which is also lovely. So, more engineers, yes. We are also all ready to be leveled up over here. Good, good, good. So that means that we can just do this entire row. And we shall add you to here. Yes, not investors, engineers. You know what? Hold on. Didn't that look kind of nice immediately? Yeah, if I do this, we're gonna have one of these things again. We have a road, a road, a road, a road, road. And then we move you back one. We copy those roads to here. Lovely. You know what? I think that's fine. I think I do want to do this, though. Now we can make more spectacles. I'm gonna do that. Yes, that's okay. And we can have just a road coming through here, and there you go. That all looks very, very nice. Then I had two more, and we can do... I think we just do one more of these, as a matter of fact. So let's grab you two as well. You in here. And there you go. I think I want one more of those. So 4 more. Engineers. Let's grab these 4. Gonna have to remember to upgrade here. So one final little squarish thing here. That's sort of, I mean, it's in the middle, so I'm saying that that's fine. There we go. I just realized that this is not what this looked like. Damn it. That's fine. We'll fix it. Don't worry. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there. Oh, wait. Do I have 2 rows here? Oh, I have 2 rows here. Why do I have 2 rows here? That was weird. You're supposed to be that way. Okay, it didn't really sync up nicely then. But you know what? I'm going to say that's fine. Again, I need to not think too symmetrically when I do stuff like this, because it's fun to not think symmetrically. Fill all that in. That's lovely. Right, now I don't actually want this to be... no, I don't want that to be nightlife. I think I want the nightlife to be potentially here instead. We'll see. We'll see what I do. But yeah. I think I like that better. I'm still not 100% sure about this situation, but we'll come to that later. Right. What am I thinking about? I mean, we can't do much about the look of this. This is just gonna... This is gonna look the way it does, I think. I don't think we have... Well, we do have some alternatives, right? Yeah. That doesn't look like a lot better anyway, so... Okay, you know what, never mind. But we have entirely too many of these. So you're gonna have to be just a regular one. Oh, no, you're not supposed to be that one. Allow me to have the one, there we go. And same thing here. You need to be that one. You need to be that one too. There we go. Lovely. In fact, I don't really want... I kind of want you to switch places. Can I get that to work, maybe? Yes, I can. Good. Yeah, I do want this one to be the end piece. If I just move you to here... How easy is it for me to... Yeah, thank you. Quite easy, it would seem. We're gonna do the same with you. And hopefully you will... can I get you to be the right way around? I don't think so. Is that actually true? Are they that annoying? Or do I have it? Do I have to have it? Well, yeah, it probably... It's weird that it wouldn't work, now that I think about it. See, if I have you and I place you here, no problem. If I have you here, no problem. So why would it... Yeah, see, as soon as I place it here, it just automatically flips. I don't think I also want this to be that. See, I don't want 2 of those. We can have one here, though. Yeah, you know what? Let's just find one of those there. That's fine. There we go. So that is a lot more of you guys. Now, you ought to be ready to be upgraded almost immediately, because that's sort of how it works here. You're giving them so much good stuff that they can immediately be upgraded, which is very lovely. So you over here, you over there, and then we need 2 and 4, right? Yep, so again, very nicely, these get upgraded. Come up, and don't forget to replace. No, I did not copy. I know. I know. It's fine. Oh, lovely. Right, back to here. Back to making sure that you have the right skin for now. And we'll look into which skin it is that you're gonna have later, if it's nightlife or not. But we begin with the colorful ones. And we're gonna do the beautification at some point. I might get to that in the next episode, because as you can see, we're filling out nicely here. We're filling out nicely. Lovely, look at that. See, that's looking nice. This is exactly what I wanted to get out of this. I want to fill out all of this. Now I want to shine a light on the thing that I was talking about in the last episode, but never really got to, which is that I do want to have a beach here. And surely, yes, New World Rising, we can have a beach. Now I don't think we can have the actual beach building. We can't have the beach building, that's true, but we can have sand. We're gonna have sand. We're gonna have sand quite high up, and I'm thinking we're gonna sort of probably have like a fence or something to delineate it, but I am gonna have a beach here, which is gonna be lovely for these people. So that is something I want to get to, maybe potentially even in the next episode. I'm gonna stop here now with all of this and say that I've done well. This is looking quite nice, I think. They have everything they need, right? I mean, oh, right, we can do that one, the spectacles, because I can see it's already going down. Because I couldn't build this one, I can do it now. We can add the watchmaker loop. So clockmaker, spectacle, and arms producing multifactories as well. Cool. But that's that then. So you are now going to be able to... But yes, right. Thank you for reminding me, game. We are not producing enough brass. That was a thing. That was a thing. Is that in here? Yes. So we want... No, not the goldsmith. Spectacles. Brass. I have 1 zinc and 3 copper. So you guys, what are you lacking? You're not lacking anything. It's simply a matter of us not producing enough. Right. Do we have anything that just boosts production in general? Don't I have something like that? All production. Oh, that's work for is needed. Steel weapon, heavy weapon, aluminium. I don't actually think I have anyone. Oh, also clockmaker. Right. Hold on. Yes. Yes. You are also supposed to go in here. Clockmaker and jewelers.
People
extra
celebrate
gold.
your leadership.
Why not, eh? Okay. For now, I'll just add... can I even add one at the back? Yes, I can. Add one around the back. Drag road. Is that actually enough? Why am I making so much money? No, that is still not enough. So we need yet another one. Is that enough? Brass, we should be at 8, right? Yes, so that's now enough brass. But then we need to look at copper, super fine. Zinc, not super fine. And we have more zinc, don't we? Yes. We have zinc there. That's the one that we have. We have one here, and that is easily done. You go in there. You're actually covered by this guy, but I don't think I have anything for... also clockmakers, by the way, productivity maintenance. We should actually make use of that. Spectacle factory. I have more. Bloody hell, I have a lot for spectacle factories apparently. But I don't have anything for chance of fire down. That's not bad. Is it fire a bit here? Yeah, moderate fire chance. You know what? Since you're not being used for anything else anyway, where were you? Who was it? Who was the fire guy? No, it wasn't the fire guy. It was the double iron grill work. So see, now you have low fire chance. Good. Right, but I had apparently a lot more people I can add to here. Just gonna be watching all of these as well. Cattle farms and Sanga farms. Wouldn't be the worst to actually send you away, I see now. Maybe, we'll see. So it was you, the lens designer, even more. Why is attractiveness a thing for spectacle factory? I don't know. But let's add you to that as well, because now you... Okay, now we're actually gonna need even more bronze, aren't we? No, wait, not brass, sorry. Because of the productivity increase? Maybe not. No, maybe not. Okay.
Ship under attack.
That is over there. That's fine. So, yes, we should now be upping our production of brass to nice levels, but I wouldn't mind boosting you as well. Can I fit another trade union? Would have to go like over here,
Ship
which is
under
not the best situation. That is still there. It feels like I'm not being super efficient with the placing of these. Well, actually, not too bad, now that I think about it. Actually, not too bad. The problem is really this guy, the hunting cabin, that doesn't really need to be here. You know what? These islands that I haven't really been thinking about at all, like this whole area down here is just completely stupid in a way. I haven't done anything here really, and I ought to. I mean, it's going to be a bit difficult to get power here, because power is something that we would want here. But yeah, having power here is going to be bloody tricky. Possible, but tricky. Okay, you know what, we'll see. But what I was now thinking was, oh, maybe the hunters can go here. Or at least a few hunters. Like, I can have this set up, this guy, because you can see that you have a whole bunch of stuff that's boosting this now. 25, 40, 40. But the other ones, that one, these ones, like, you are somehow 100%, but yeah. If I can move you guys down here instead, not only would it look cooler, but you would get out of the way of potentially very good production areas. Right. That's a thought for later, I think. Oh, you are...
Electricity is essential.
Oh, you are not actually getting electricity, are you? Are you reaching... You are not reaching that one. Not a chance. Okay, so you're actually... Oh. But aren't you... Oh, no, you're a trade union. Okay, right. You were placed in a very incorrect place. You can go here instead. Not that you contribute a whole lot, but you do at least do something. Right. In here, we now have this one, which is jeweler. Had I even done a jeweler? Jeweler? Can we say it? Where even is it? It is... No, scholars, investors, here we go. I had done a jeweler, which is now down here. And your output maxing, so to speak. You're maxing your output. The light bulb factors are not affected by this. You also, I think, need... Do you need electricity? I don't know if you need electricity, but I do want you to have electricity. So you know what? If I move you over there instead, we can move up this guy to here, and all of a sudden, whabam, attractiveness in gold, and productivity up. Good, but we're actually outputting a little bit too much. We can probably sell some of those, can't we then? That could be a bit of money. Let's look into that in just a few moments. So that was one thing. And then we also had the clockmakers that are affected by this. We have one here. You are affected by the chronometrist. So yeah. I could lower the spectacle, but you are actually already being boosted by someone here. Yes. Fur dealer, carpentry and window, which is not really the... Did I have it on one that's even more interesting? Not... Well, yes. Precision horologist. Clockmaker. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do that one. You were the fur dealers, yes. So you now have both maintenance costs down, but also productivity up. That's nice.
Your people are rioting.
Oh, bloody hell. Where? Where now? And base summer, yes.
Why work for
This,
so little?
this embroiderer, just being annoying. Fine, let's have a police station right next by to you. That's gonna be lovely. Right. I'm gonna just quickly nip into the brass again. We are still looking fine. Could do a bit more though. Because, oh right, with the sink, We're just good on sync. So the final bits are over here. I could see... Oh. Then I would kind of want more power here. So we have copper, zinc, and coal. All of those would be... Well, actually, how are we doing on coal right now? Super fine. We do not need more coal. But okay, you know what? If they don't get power, it's fine. I could see myself trying to just shift things a bit to get power down. It wouldn't be impossible, let's just say. Yeah, we'll see about that. Now, what I wanted to check just as a final bit to Nate, I shall actually add, because we know that we are producing way too many. We're actually maxing out on scooters and film reels, that's nice. We are producing so many. We're actually producing, right, we're producing fish oil, something we could actually ship back. As a matter of fact, we are overproducing on jewelry. Are we overproducing on clocks too? I wonder. We are overproducing on champagne, so we can sell that too. Clocks would be... We are not overproducing on penny farthings though. Bloody hell. Yes, clocks as well. So, jewelry, champagne, and clocks. Jewelry, champagne, and clocks. That is not what I wanted. Here we go. Jewelry. Minimum stock of, let's say, 200. Champagne. Minimum stock of 200. And finally... Can't even speak. Watches. Yes. 200. You know what? I'm gonna forget if I don't do anything about this. Penny farthings. We are apparently severely underproducing. Well, actually, no. But if we... Yeah, no, we're not actually underproducing. So why were we so low? I don't know, but we're gonna increase the amount that we're producing. Are you getting any bonuses? No. Fine. Just have you over here then. You get powered. Good. Caoutchouc should be... Ooh, we do not have caoutchouc. Why do we not have caoutchouc? Okay. Well, we have stuff to think about then. Caoutchouc from new to crown. We have one ship doing that.
The strike has ended.
What is the situation on caoutchouc in Manola? Can I add another ship to that line? I know I should be ending the episode. Chill out. We can also, by the way, start a new one. You know what? Apparently we can do the big one. Let's just do that. How are we on caoutchouc? Not good. Right. Let's try to remember for the next episode that I need to look at caoutchouc, because apparently we have stopped producing enough of the bastards. Right. It's never one thing, is it? But I like it still, so that's absolutely fine. But although this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.